usually want to do, but I figured that since I am in the position I am, and I eventually want to maybe use the tentacle joke actually, and not just allude to it. I think I want to know what I, as an EU citizen, what I can do. And I'll skip layers when I know this sounds like ASMR. It's not, it's communication, right? I don't want to wake anyone up here, so now there's a little static, and it sounds like I'm cooking a deceased rock, but yeah, we'll be reacting to, let me pull it up, copyright law. I'll be reading it, and you'll be listening, I guess. Yeah, pretty much past my bedtime, but it's like vacation, so who cares? So first we have title drop, and looks like we in this particular document we have some logo, some kind. I don't really know what it is. I think it's like somewhere I know. The act on copyright is hereby promulgated. So you know that this was made in 2014, and October 23rd for you Americans. And yeah, let's actually panning it out and get right into it. Chapter 1: Subject matter and scope of copyright. Protected works. What? So got like 1-1. Pretty sure that's like the start of the police in the EU. Most likely most places here. Yeah. Interesting. The person creating a literary or artistic work shall have copyright therein be expressed in writing or speech as fictional or a descriptive representation, or whether a musical, dramatic work, cinematographic or photographic work, or a work of fine art, architecture, applied art, or expressed in some other manner. Maps and drawings and other works of a descriptive nature executed in graphic or plastic form shall be considered as literary works. Works in the form of a computer program shall be considered as literary works. Now this last one is interesting, because I'm doing like computer programs. If you've ever used an Adobe program, yeah, like a lot of us have, but have you as a person, not as a business owner, not as a, content creator, as a person, have you ever actually paid you're like rich as fuck or like paranoid as fuck, you have not. You have not a single time paid for Adobe thing. Pretty interesting. No, also, what was? Oh yeah, already know a little bit about this because like I'm like good like 10% Linux user. There's something called I don't know what it really was, but it was like another thing. It was licensing. There's things like called GNU license 3.0. There's copyleft. Like there are all this under the computer programs alone. There's a whole canister of laws, things, and like history that kind of deserves a whole video of its own. And I think it's quite interesting. But we'll get back to alluding to the future. To what? Within the limitations specified in this act, copyright implies to the exclusive rights to control the work by reproducing it and making it available to the public, whether in the original or in amended form, in translation, adaptation, into another literary or artistic form, or into another technique. So, so this means that the art can be like has license stuff. So the owner of the art actually has more control over. That's good. Any direct or indirect temporary or permanent reproduction in whole or part, by any means and in any form, shall be considered as reproduction. The record, oh shit. This is a lot. That's a lot of words. Damn. Oh my god. That is a lot. This act, like, I only like read one other legal document, rather like two. One on like basic Danish law, and like another on basic rundown on Danish taxes. The first one was like actually like a legal document. The other one was like just like kind of explaining how taxes work. Which is like that's not really the same thing. So yeah. This act contains provisions implementing Council's Directive 91/250 EEC of 14 May 1991. Official Journal of the European Union 1991, L 122, page 42, Council Directive 92/1/100/EEC of 19 November 1992, Official European Union 1992, L. Okay, I think this is like listing off sources. That's interesting. Not actually like important. And then let me see. Can y'all see this? Okay, it's just on the side. I'll pull it up real quick. But pretty interestingly, right here actually. Doc number something. I just wanted to mention that. That looks cool. Just after a whole bunch of like yapping. Oh, I think this like blind details. I think that's like in some documents actually. So temporary permanent reproduction in whole or in part by any means and in any form shall be considered as reproduction. The recording of the work on devices which can reproduce it shall be considered as reproduction. I'm pretty sure that like recordings have a second copyright. So for example, if I fittingly capture like Maple Leaf Rag, the entertainer, or like any Scott Joplin work for that matter, I made like a whole bootleg vinyl, right? I made a whole bootleg vinyl of just Scott Joplin work, for example. That would most likely still not be considered under fair use. And we'll get into fair use later, I'm pretty sure. But because recordings and actual the original copyright are two different things. So if I compose something, I publish it, that has one copyright. But if I record something, even after that thing is no longer like copywritten under fair use, not fair use, under what was the word? Something like not royalty free, not copyright free. What was it again? Oh yeah. I'll just like oh wait, it was public domain. Public domain. I just realized it right before I hit enter. It's called public domain. Okay? Public domain means that something is no longer under our right. If I myself make a reproduction of it, but make my own twist on it, specifically of music, for example, that is under its own copyright, and that would mean if I used your or my own, if I make my own like little recording like music, if the music is public domain, even if I still get license or like copyright over that. So if I needed to make a bootleg vinyl of everything Scott Joplin has ever made, I would need to have permission from them until their recording go under public domain. That's something we'll get into later. Just reposition. Oh yeah. I forgot. Now that I'm no longer like rationally using YouTube for this, I can actually have cool effects now. Now that I'm not using YouTube. So yeah, now I have cool effects. Like take a look at this one. Oh wait, yeah, that works. That actually works. So cool. That's so cool. Okay. The work is made available to the public. Okay, right away we're getting into the juicy stuff. The copyright, public domain. Yes, yes, yes. Also, common misconception. I actually want to Google something right now. Most of your tabs. Where can you get by let's see. Okay, so this CCBY, specifically like it's like different, but allow you to use okay, is it possible to buy music from no, I don't. Okay, so like, just for the thought experiment, right? I could like technically, buy Kevin Macleod songs. Okay, there's like a Reddit thread. No thanks, no thanks. It's like, will like, we can actually like get permission, right, to use Kevin MacLeod music. That's interesting, actually. I would actually like reach out to Kevin MacLeod to like get permission because like I might be working, okay, on like a whole other project where I'm like license already torrenting thing, and to make that possible, I might actually want to like use some Evan Cloud music for the fun and the reference. Actually, before I'm gonna like release this video, I know no one's gonna watch it until I make my big review at the end, but like, I'll like actually just show you some of his music, just for like the funsies of it. Can we find like, okay, jazz was like, yes, it was like inspired by ragtime. I'll allow it. Wait, no word. Oh my god. You can buy iTunes releases from Evan Macleod. That's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck. Oh my god. Okay. actually, and music license, right? Standard license, right? Wait, let's look at this, right? The standard license is available for projects where attribution is not wanted or is otherwise impossible. Radio ad, TV ad, corporation. Okay, so I know that a lot of corporations just uses music, which is like fucking crazy. You should not use Kevin Macleod music without paying him. As I just found out that you can. Like, you can actually, like, pay him. Which is kind of crazy. Let's see. Standard license, is available project where attribution is not one or is otherwise impossible. Radio ad, TV ad, or racing presentation, virtual chart, or on hold music, etc. Yeah. Select your titles, fill out your info, download your selected PDF license, pay with PayPal. Yeah. Actually, okay, so if I want to use his music out, I'm not sure if I want to be paying, select the titles, not sure if I want to be paying 30 USD. 30, that is a little, crazy, but like, you know, for the normal license, it was like, there's no charge for native albums license, does not require that you credit the music. That's, cool. Actually, that's kinda cool. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all haven't even been seeing what I'm seeing. Currently, it's not like some dumbass school project, but like, dude, yeah, like, it's really like pretty interesting. I've heard this music like all over the internet. No one has paid for it. Like, Kevin Macleod is the opposite of Adobe, and people aren't even paying him. Damn, and they aren't even like crediting him. I wanna like say that I have seen the word incompetech a few times before I knew who Kevin Macleod was. Pretty sure I found out who it was like 2 or 3 years ago. But then like, this is like crazy. You can actually pay him. Like, this would be irresponsible for me to do, right? This is a dumb purchase. And currently I also have like a few domains I gotta be paying. Why the fuck am I fitting with this shit while I'm recording? What the fuck? But yeah, I might, okay? I could ask him, like actually contact him and say, hello bro, could I have your music for like price but lower? But yeah, we haven't even gotten to like page 2, like 3 yet, so I'll like get back to reading. And also like currently publish this video. I can't because, okay, that's kind of weird, like, I'm pretty sure I've used that exact sentence structure. If you want to do blank, you can't, because, something. That's kind of weird. My adequate vocabulary is not bewildering currently. Pretty weird. But yeah, let's actually just use Kevin Macleod, and I'll publish this video when I get licensed to use the music. So let's just get playing. Let's okay. Okay, so this you can't get out of iTunes. That's interesting. Okay, the normal version you can buy from iTunes. Pretty dope, actually. I almost never use the word dope, but this is like a good use of it. So this okay, I know them.
Prejudicial.
Sad moment, we gotta pause this, right?
Prejudicial. Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial. Prejudicial.
Prejudicial.
Prejudicial. Prejudicial. Gonna see a lot of that word, aren't we? Whenever I make that word, I wanna do some shit with you, okay? Please. Banger, another banger. Let's see, okay. Well, I'm tired as fuck. So that means I'm like tired, and we have to work together, okay? We have to work together. Look at me. So have copyright in your work. So I know that person who creates thing, person who records or recreates thing, has different copyright. So okay. So that's interesting. So if I recreate someone else's work, person translate the person translating revising. Oh, so this is like a different section. Okay. I'm reading this wrong. Yeah. So this is like if business. I'm guessing that this is like if businesses hire someone to translate something, right? Translate something. They get to enjoy maybe a little bit of the copyright thing or something like that. I'm not really sure, but like copyright. Okay. Copyright in a new and independent work created through free use of another work shall not be subject to the copyright of the original work. Okay, so if I make a recreation of this is I'm pretty sure this is what I was talking about before. When I like record Maple Leaf Rag eventually for the big reveal, I actually have like control over that recording. I can put that on a bootleg vinyl, a bootleg DVD, CD, cassette tape, wax tube, just to like name a few. Man, that's crazy. Imagine if I did that, okay? For the big review, right? That would be crazy, okay? A person who, okay, composite works. A person who, by combining works or parts of works, makes a composite literary or artistic work, shall have copyright therein, but the right shall be without prejudice to the rights in the individual works. Okay. Not really sure what that means either. If a work has two or more authors, without the individual contributions being separable as independent works, the copyright in the work shall be held jointly. Each of the authors, however, may bring an action for infringement. I don't know what that means either, dog. But I mean, like, it works. It works. It works. Copyright holder. I'm so tired I started turning it, okay? Copyright holder presumption, etc. 7.1. If, not otherwise stated, the person whose name or generally known pseudonym or signature is indicated in the usual manner on copies of the work, or where the work is made available to the public, shall be deemed to be the author. Great. I don't have to leak my name just to own the things I make. If a work is published without the author being indicated in accordance with subsection subsection 1, the editor, if named and otherwise publisher, shall act on behalf of the author until the latter is named in a new edition of the work. Publication and publishing. 11 there. 8. 1. Work shall be considered to have been made public if it has lawfully been made available to the public. I'm pretty sure that's what they mean by. That's not what they mean by copyright free. That is what they mean by, what was it again? Public domain. And, funny story, Kevin Macleod himself has another project where it isn't attribution where you have to tell that it's him that made the thing. It's actually where it's like, public domain. But the catch is that all of it, most of it, pretty sure, is using AI, which is why his newest works are AI, and why people are literally commenting, watching or don't be watched. We've come this far, where people are actually like glazing a pretty complex copyright situation person. You know, a work shall be considered published if the consent of the author, copies of the work have been put on the market or otherwise distributed to the public. Oh, so this is like for later, right? Where they talk about how publishing, about something publishing. If they mention publishing, they mean this. It's actually the thing I've thought about. How do we know what the government means by certain things? Written form right here in the documents. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah. We're switching positions. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm sure I can like zoom out here. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is like also uncomfortable. I can barely talk. This feels abominable. I hope we can do it in one sitting, but judging by 41 pages, dog, that's crazy. That is crazy. Public documents. Acts and administration orders, legal decisions, and similar official documents are subject to copyright. Damn, so this is low-key kind of fire, guys. Oh wait, that would kind of ruin the tenant hole joke. So, guys, this no, that would all. I can't say that this document is fire, because it would ruin the joke that I'll probably do at the end, at the big reveal, right? I can't say this document is bad, because it will also ruin the entire reveal. God damn it, man. But guys, this document is low-key trash. And I set that as Styrax, not IELTS. Different pseudonyms, okay? Different pseudonyms. But yeah. Okay. Acts, that's something to cover. The revision of subsection 1 shall not apply to works appearing as independent attributions in the documents mentioned in subsection 1. Such works may, however, be reproduced in connection with the document. The right to further use shall be subject to provisions otherwise enforced. So, if, let's remember here, right? Document talks about other document. Legal document talks about how this other thing is cool. You can probably find it by yourself. But if document starts talking about how cool this other thing is and shows it, that doesn't really mean that that other thing is free to use. That just means that maybe or maybe not the government gets to like use it. I'm not fully sure what this is supposed to mean, but like, well, you gotta give him credit low key. But yeah. Not just a public document, but acts, administrative orders, legal decisions, and similar works. Official documents are not subject to copyright. I think I can hear someone. Oh yeah. Gotta be quiet. honestly, of this video. Yeah. Like, his music is a banger, okay? If you've never listened to Kevin MacLeod, low-key, listen to Kevin MacLeod, okay? Like, what? The camera delay making me look, oh no. Oh god, no. Hold up. The slight delay in camera making me look retarded. I hate that. Honestly. I hate that. Yeah. What he also has on his webpage, if we can pull it up right here, get off screen, right here, we have royalty-free music, music frequently asked questions, music licenses, rap paper, apps, and more. Contact me support. So yeah, look at his rap paper. I've heard of it, kind of how he got his foot in the ring, but sadly, I'm not really sure if these are actually free to use. Actually, just for a bit, to like, refer back to this, I don't want to use one of these, like, as, like, the background for my, this screen, so it isn't just, like, crammed into another screen. Excuse the miscenterment, excuse the black bars that are right here, excuse them. We're gonna keep going, okay? No, enough of that. Yeah. You can like use this ravine or whatever. Absent. Wait. Yeah. Well. Text to Morse code to menu. Fire. That's so specific, but it's so cool. How do you come up with that? How do you even come up with that? I've thought about like Morse code and music, but I haven't really like thought about like making an actual converter, auto duplexer, calculator, one for iPad. Wait. God damn it, man. Only for iPad? Damn, that's phonophobic. Free, no ads? Oh my god. you see everywhere. Damn. That's interesting, actually. Stay on page. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 1997. The year no one must talk about. You don't want to know what happened. Oh, I did it again. I've been reading about Kevin Macleod's things, and it seems like you missed out. It's here. This can be like the worst video ever. Most importantly, my averagest video ever. My content is flop. The provisions of this chapter and chapter 6b do not limit the author's rights under section 3 except as provided in section 92. That's a lot of reading. God damn. Where a word is used in accordance with the provisions of this chapter and chapter 6b, or may not be altered more extensively than is required for the permitted use. I think that person, self, or his household. Notwithstanding permission in subsection 2b for 5. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn tired. It is not permitted, that said of the author, to use copies to you form basis copy has been lent or higher. The provisions of subsection 1 does not confer a right to engage another person to make copies of musical works, cinematographic works, literary works, if it for other person assists for commercial purposes, works of applied art, or works of art if the copying is in the form of an artist's reproduction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Provision of subsection 1 does not entitle the user to make copies of musical works and cinematographic works by using technical equipment made available to the public in libraries or business premises or in other places accessible to the public. The same applies for literary works using technical equipment provided for commercial purposes. Yeah. We'll end it up here, and I'll get back to you. Oh my god. Like, dude. Yeah. Like, copyright is kind of complicated, and that's the reason there are lawyers specifying in copyright. And, that's kind of like an important thing in the process of law. And, I can't, like, half the time I'm, like, reading it, and I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I just don't really want to interrupt the flow. Like, this is a journey, right? Copyright law wasn't made to be... Law wasn't, in general, wasn't really made to be easily understandable. It was made to be, easily translatable. Easily, accountable, per se. So it makes it easier for the government to say, here, read this, you're wrong. Like, it is kinda like playing a game, and like, the government is like a douchey person, and they go, "You're arrested." For what? Admitting a crime that I made the fuck up right now. I'm like, dude. And I know that most people don't really give two shits about cops, right? But if I want to debunk the claim that I'm not stealing by screening and eventually auto-licensing it from YouTube and auto-printing it, if I can't, I'm going to make the point, okay, that unless you actually know about copyright, you're not supposed to be holding people accountable. Like, you're doing something worse than the government. And that is pretend that you, know stuff. And that you have rules. And just making up rules is not good, okay? And what I make a sneak peek of what I'm gonna talk about, in the eventual breakdown, is beyond just the other stuff, is that I am not actually stealing because I'm hurting them. They can garnishment money from my stuff. And because of that, I'm not stealing, actually. I'm actually, redistributing it. And, using it at that. But damn, I really either want to get some sleep, or, just randomly gain energy. And I'm probably gonna record secretly when, I have energy for it. But until then, take care. It's a desert out there. Pause button.